Hey, hi.
Hey, good morning, Nilay. How are you?
How are you, Mayur?
I'm awesome, man. I'm enjoying this foggy weather,
Oh,
uh,
wonderful.
and it's a little bit of chilling as well. So
Oh,
early in the morning, so awesome. So what's up with you now?
I'm really fantastic and amazing
Okay, great.
and
Good to hear.
really pumped up.
Okay,
A lot of things.
okay,
And yeah, I've got really interesting for everybody to just to know.
uh-huh.
I mean, very interesting question to ask you as well.
Okay.
Uh, is love at first sight is the correct way to take a decision?
Somebody's proposing you, what?
No,
Or
no,
you're
no.
proposing someone?
It's not about proposal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's a part of everything.
Okay.
But this is, I'm more of talking in like seeing is what believing, what
Mm-hmm.
we say.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I want to, you know, uh, like hear from you, like how it really works.
Okay.
So, love at first sight is the right way to take a decision.
I think it's more. I think it's not a wrong question. It's a very good question because during the part of your life you come across so many stuff
Correct.
from your job stuff, from your if you're meeting someone for the first time, or going for an interview, or leadership buying, or as a startup when you're pitching for some ideas to investors, VCs, or as your question as I asked last you, like if somebody's proposing you or if you're
Yeah,
proposing someone. So I think it applies in every day, in every part of life, right?
correct.
So I think uh, scientific. I'll tell you one stuff. I was reading in one of the articles. So it was saying that scientific based research says that it takes around about 7 to 10 seconds to make a first impression when you meet the person for the first time.
Correct.
So they'll be able to decide whether you're confident, you're weak, whether you want to make them a friend, or whether you are not liking them, or whether you are very creative, or whether you are able to present yourself. So that
Correct.
within 7 to 10 seconds, that makes a first impression. So basically, what I feel is that so in that article it was mentioned that there are certain factors which decides that. So, like, for example, suppose if I'm meeting you for the first time, right? You're a stranger to me. I'm
Yes.
meeting you for the first time. So, within 7 to 10 seconds, right? If you are, if I'm meeting you, you'll within 7 to 10 seconds you'll make an impression. So
Correct.
there are certain factors which will make you think like that, right? So the it all depends upon. So this all filters down to body language, right?
Correct.
So they are around about scientific research says that they are around of 5 to 6 body language which will help you to make an impression on other person,
Correct.
right? So uh, and it will also help you to it shows your ability to either for leadership buying or closing a sale or making a friend also, right?
Right.
So these 6 body languages are like I'll just list down few of them.
Sure.
So first of all is like attitude, right?
Correct.
Attitude, people think in a wrong way. Attitude means that whatever I say, it has to happen.
Hmm.
Attitude is the meaning of attitude is not like that.
Correct.
Meaning of attitude is how you be humble, how you're humble, how you're presenting yourself, and you listen twice more than you speak,
Correct.
right? You listen twice more than you speak, and then you take a decisive decision, right? So attitude does not mean that every time whatever you say is right. Sometimes you have to listen to other person as well, right? So presenting yourself in a right way, that is the attitude.
Very true.
Second most important thing is your eye contact,
Correct.
like coming to you if you're proposing someone or
Yeah.
you're looking someone for the first time.
Yeah.
Jokes apart,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
something when you are trying to meet a person for the first time, eye contact is very important because it shows that person is very interested,
Correct.
and it shows they are open to something, right? So people are afraid and they fear how to make an eye contact. So they are not very comfortable making an eye contact. For example, some few people are not comfortable, or most of them are not comfortable. So I'll just give you one tip. Is like one way of doing is like when you're trying to meet a person for the first time, try to look into that person's eyes for 1 minute to find out what is the color of the eye.
Correct.
So when you when you're thinking from that point of view, you'll be automatically making an eye contact with that person, right? So that for you it is like looking at the color of the eye, but the other person might be thinking that you're trying to straight away look into the eyes. So it will create confidence and it will show that you are interested and open to everything.
Receptive.
Receptive, yeah.
Wonderful.
But make sure that the eye contact is in a positive way, but not in a negative way.
Understood.
Okay. Third thing is eyebrows.
Okay.
So opening your eyebrows more than normal, it shows that you are more of a, I would say I would say it is more of a openness,
Okay.
right? You are showing interest. So for
Correct.
example, you meet someone, for example, for the first time, and you shake hands and you talk, and something he says about, like, I'm a BMX cycler like you, right?
Okay.
You're a BMX cycler, right?
Yeah.
So you say like that, nice, I open my eyes wider than the normal, so it makes you feel that you are interested in the topic. This
Understood.
guy is interested in the topic.
Understood.
So you are more likely to share the same bond and be on the same platform.
Wonderful.
So the other thing is, for everyone, I think I'll suggest this, the first and the foremost one is the smile,
Yes.
right? So smile is something which will make an impression, and human brains are wired in such a way that you always respond in a positive way to the person who is smiling,
Correct.
right? So that makes the first impression. So smiling is very much important, because keep that smile on your face, but not an artificial smile, because other person can make it out, right?
Very true.
And the last thing is, for example, if you're going for an interview, or you're going on a date also,
Yeah.
and or you're a startup and trying to pitch certain ideas to an investor, and anything, it can be anything. So
Correct.
for example, leaning in. So there's a word which is called lean in, right?
Yeah.
So basically, when a person is talking to you, you try to lean in. That means it makes him feel that you are more engaged, you're listening to him,
Correct.
right? So I think these are the few factors. If you consider this, if you integrate that in your body language, you don't have to be very artificial, you have to be very natural. Just you be the way you are, right?
Correct.
So be natural. But I think this 5 to 6 body languages will make a first good impression when you're trying to meet other person. So these are not hard and fast rules that you have to do this. You need to be very natural in all of these things. So I think these are my suggestions. So if you like it, let us know.
Sure.
And so these are the scientific based research. So I was very much interested when I was reading that, and it was an interesting topic. So I just wanted to share with all my friends across there.
Yeah.
And if this can help other people, to make an impression for the first time, whether you're dating or pitching for an idea, or or meeting a new friend. So apply these principles, try to find it out if it's working or not. If it's not working, please let me know also. But hopefully it will work almost like 80 to 90% of the time it will work. But this is how it is.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. It's so insightful.
Uh-huh.
And yes, I mean, seeing is what believing.
Correct.
And this is how you make your first way
Uh-huh.
to lean in,
Uh-huh.
to get in a positive manner.
Uh-huh.
So that is so nice that you elaborated. Thank you
But
so much.
you're not very open. You let me know if this is fact. If somebody is proposing or if you're proposing, let me know if the results. What was the results?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's more about a business proposal.
Okay.
So I just thought of to get some more insight so
Fantastic.
that it goes in a positive manner.
Fantastic. Great. Thanks a lot, and thanks for taking out valuable time talking to me. And all the guys out there, have an awesome day.
Okay, you
Bye.
too. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye.